The water.
Going live.
Attitude.
Okay. I'm
gonna mix these up.
attitude.
Total attitude.
Yeah, I have my own.
Yeah. You're lucky she didn't see that. She'd have punched you. Oh, wait, I said that out loud, didn't I? Sorry.
I don't know what that's for, but okay.
Yeah, let me mute this for just 1 second so I can press that button without getting feedback. Okay. Cheers, Rich. I don't know if Zippy's still out there. I didn't realize that when you fired up the studio and preparing to wait that all of a sudden people start getting notified. And Hector, Johnny, studio and prepare. Johnny Concho. So the reason that we are all here is finally, and I don't apologize. It was the season. We were busy, but this is the drawing for the Justin's Final Mission Bug Out Bag. And don't forget that Salty Shellback in his awesomeness decided to add a second place. So after we do the first drawing will go to the Bug Out Bag. I know some people do those in reverse, but then the second drawing is going to be for the Crate Club, a $400 Crate Club. Salty Shellback wins it, calls me, says, I want to do something special with that. I want to add it to the Bug Out Bag, but I don't want it added to the Bug Out Bag. I want it added as a second drawing. So, Hector, I thought we were going to keep this shit to ourselves. So cool. I got to watch that. I've done that before, Mr. Solar. When we got me and Christine here, and I sit with one leg outside the desk, which is where the processor is sitting.
Yeah, don't do that.
I slapped it almost has like a gunfighter box. Actually, the box looks like a gigantic ammo can, and there's a gunfighter switch that is like this dead kill. I don't even know why it's there. It doesn't reset the computer. It literally shuts it down. I guess that's why you're in the middle of sending Cat all those naked porn pictures.
There you go.
So, but yeah, we're gonna do that drawing. But as always, it takes a little while to populate people over here. So I would like to start by thanking, and to me, this is the honor. The honor couldn't be more. Troy Oakham, the CEO and owner of Warrior Battalion. And in case you're new to this whole setup, Troy used to be the owner of the previous organization. So when people ask, how's it going now? Well, we're doing the exact same thing. About the biggest thing that you should know about with Warrior Battalion is instead of just building cabins in one location, their end goal is to build cabins in every state so that it's easier for veterans to seek out these facilities.
And John Fitch, the brother of Major Fitch, Justin's Final Mission, is on the board here with this. So that's a big plus.
So when Troy said, I got something special heading your way, and we had talked previously about alcohol, I just assumed that he was sending me a bottle of whiskey. And when this showed up, I was like, well, unless the bottle went really, really bad, because it came in a big bag, I didn't know what it was. And of course, with the lighting outside, in order for you to be able to read it, it's got to be kind of at a stupid angle. But when I opened this, well, first of all, I want to thank my friend Miles because he grabbed it out of my hand and did a plaque presentation to me. He held it, and if I was giving this to Christine, he held it in this hand, reached across to shake my hand to congratulate me, and then presented it with me after reading it. And I'm not going to lie, we've all been doing this since we lost Justin. And to me, probably this means Troy, if you see this, the only thing that means more to me than this plaque from you is the opportunity that we were given to actually pick the military member that got to go to the cabin after we raised enough money to build one. And in all honesty, this wasn't like some showcase thing. We actually found somebody that specializes in this, and they picked the person. We don't know who went. All we knew afterwards is that they had a great time, and it was someone that needed the use of these cabins.
Yeah.
And that if Justin was here himself, he would have just been going like this.
Betcha.
So, so I'm keeping up on that. Big Dog Leather. Big Dog Leather. If you, I'm just throwing this stuff out there while we're killing time, and that's going to benefit anybody that I want it to. A big thank you to Big Dog, because lately he helped in a project for us. When Christine and David Brown's book was released, Be Like Ed, I wanted me and John wanted to have a couple of and David wanted to have a couple of special binders made to hold that book.
You want me to get that?
Well, sure. And he made he custom. Remember, don't touch don't touch the firearm.
Sweet myself.
We'll get to that in a moment. I needed some custom leather work, and Big Dog stepped right up for us. Tim, I appreciate it so much. And one binder was for Jules' book, and we went on and on about how we had one made for Jules, and I had one made for Christine too. So this is first of all, well, I guess we've probably all seen the work for the book, but this is the work that he did.
Oh, that's so cool, man. Very, very, very cool.
And he put Jules in one and Christine in the other. So, yeah, anything in the leather department. When he enjoyed the book, because I told him I'd be sending him one. Any leather work that you need, Tim's work is incredible. And
It is. It's absolutely amazing.
so that just kind of leads me to the next thing. One of the things that I have truly been blessed with this whole YouTube experience isn't YouTube. It certainly isn't YouTube. They've degraded to the point where most of us don't even want to be here anymore. Hurry up, Trump. And but it's the friendships and the relationships. I mean, it's because of this format that I was able to meet people like Justin and John here. Most of you that are already in the chat room already. Oh, hey, Jordan, how's it going? Already know that whole story, but the Cliff Note version is we did one of our usual rifle giveaways, and this one was not a drawing. It was simply going to be decided by me and NIHAP, and everybody submitted their videos, and I was leaning towards more towards a friend of mine, and NIHAP said in the true theme of this particular giveaway, I want you to watch this video from John Solar 283. No idea who this John Solar is, but NIHAP was right in the going with the theme of this particular giveaway. John was the true winner, and the rifle ended up going to him. And here we are, over a decade of doing Locked and Loaded, and after a frickin' decade, we finally had the opportunity. This summer, we got in the Honda Pilot.
Yes.
And
This fall.
Just recently, and actually, put 3,000 miles on, and stopped in Pennsylvania to meet, not meet, we've already spent, unfortunately, time with Jerry. Just kidding, Jerry. To spend time with Jerry and his clan deep in Pennsylvania. Absolutely beautiful place.
I was.
I can honestly say if the world turned upside down, I could easily see throwing a match over my shoulder on this house and getting in the car and going to Pennsylvania. John, on the other hand, I could easily handle that, but some of your politics in your state and prices of things, like John really doesn't know what his gas and electric bill are until they show up.
It's special.
And I can guarantee you, with all the lights on in the house, and I don't have timers on all my shit, John, your bill, I bet you, wasn't what mine was last month of $92.
No, mine was 165.
Still, though, compared to what you've dealt with in the past, that's not bad.
Yes. Compared to 700, yes.
I like what Maine does is they have just like us, they have a hat with it says everywhere from $100 to $1,000, and they go, next up, John Solar 283. Where he's going to pay $695 next month.
There you go. Yep. Psychos.
So. Oh, and since I mentioned his name, another shameless plug. Friend of this family, friend of this show, friend of the channel, friend of a lot of you. David Brown's latest book, Brothers of the Tattered Cloth, is out and available. You can get this on Amazon.
I have mine.
You can get this on Amazon, but don't. Go to davidjbrownbooks.com, and then you too can get yours signed. And if you can actually personally get a hold of Dave, which is real easy because he pretty much spends the entire day on Facebook, I'm sure you could get something personally put in there, or maybe you want to send the book to a friend and have him personalize it up for you. So, okay. Hey, Zippy, I don't know. I would think we were just waiting for Zippy to get here because we always know that we are ready to go when Zippy shows up.
Yeah. If you wait long enough, he'll always be here at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to start talking about what entails?
What Cheston's book? What?
What it entails, the bug out bag, and what was first place?
Oh, the bug out bag just started off with me collecting. See, right or wrong, I'm sure because I do lots of sponsorship videos. My personal favorite is BattleBox, and I still wonder with the lack of views that I get on those videos why they still send them to me. Last month, though, the BattleBox video, believe it or not, I had a BattleBox video up before BattleBox. So because of that, I think that's why that one has more views than they normally get, which let's put it this way. I'm not going to lie. I hope BattleBox never dumps me because some of my favorite knives ever have come out of those boxes. You can get different tier levels, and you always want to go for the plus box because you always get the knife in that box, and the knife is usually priced at a decent amount of money to make it worth your while. And but they've just been a fantastic company to work with. And I've ended up between Crate Club, BattleBox, a lot of stuff that I get in my hands, and I do not have a shelf piled full of stuff. Well, it's kind of a lie because the last few months, the flashlight people have gone crazy. WowTech, Through Night. I know John hates these videos, but hey, you guys should like these videos because I don't want a pile of flashlights. I usually give them away we play Bottleship over at the other channel, at the Brew channel. It's literally a Battleship board game. You call out a shot, and whoever sinks a ship, their name goes into the drawing. When all 5 ships are knocked out, we've got 1 to go. Everybody's hunting for the little one right now. Mule Team. Definitely Happy New Year, Mule. and your
Hey,
family.
Neil, how you
And
doing,
happy
Happy
anniversary to Mule.
Well, happy anniversary there.
That is one special woman. That's all I'm going to say. So the battle box stuff. I put together a med kit, and I've put together like a bug out bag, and anything that I have extra usually goes into 2 different boxes. One for whatever I'm going to do with it. Hello, company, Christopher. How come, Christopher, you should be here. We're having our annual sit outside the fire ring out in the cold tonight. I put everything in 2 different boxes. One is for whatever I'm going to do with it. Maybe like recently I had a very nice gentleman that can rebuild a Yamaha VMAX with his eyes closed, sent me some parts before I even paid for them. And I put the money in a box for those parts and shipped it back to him on top of one of the expensive through night hunting flashlights and a knife, just to say thank you. And the other box goes to the Boy Scouts. Jay Wolf, the owner of Elite Ammunition, has a Boy Scout group, and I send stuff to him. Sometimes he uses it for the whole club, and a lot of times he picks a boy that could use something like a sleeping bag or a tent, and he personally gives it to that person that's in need.
That's
And
cool.
in this particular case, I've been sitting on a bunch of stuff, and it started collecting in boxes. And then guys started finding out that I was doing the Justin's Final Mission bug out bag, and people started sending stuff to me. Normally, I hate mentioning one person because if I do, I'll forget another. But right off the bat, the very first person was Smile Money. And Cobra sent some items to go in there. And there's been contributions. Matt put an item in there. You guys know Matt, my friend and neighbor and brew participant. And the box kind of built. And then towards the end here, after Salty won his, he turned around and gave that entire crate club, again, a $400 box. Wanted a second drawing. So here we are. And again, this all happens through, and let me give you guys all a link in case you don't have it. Please bookmark this. The first link I am putting in the comment section right now is directly to the Justin Final Mission fundraiser itself. So when you click that link, you can go. Did that show up? I don't know. I don't know if it's.
I got it.
Okay.
Relax. 2,000 body parts.
Wow, she pulled a Lever 2000 mark on you there.
Wow.
You like that crap, huh?
Snapping on me. The second link is to Warrior Battalion. If you have any questions or comments about them. And again, I'm just going to throw this out there. If at any time or any BS stuff, rumors float your way, trust me when I say me, Christine, and John Solar thoroughly vet stuff, and we will not participate. Yeah. We will not participate in anything that isn't upright and full forward and legit. And Warrior Battalion and Troy Yoakum is simply a stand-up organization and a stand-up guy. If people truly knew what Troy was willing to give up for veterans, you would simply shut your pie hole and help us promote helping veterans instead of being those people.
Yep. Most recently, he just sold his house again to get the organization going. So this is a man who's going to be traveling the country in a trailer, doing nothing but helping vets out. So
yeah. How many average people would do that?
Yep.
Take it to that level of dedication.
And he's got on Spreaker. We have a Warrior Battalion that we'll be doing updates on as he gets ready to do it's going to go across America again. It's going to be quite the hoopty-la. He's going to spend about a year training.
We'll do updates for him whenever he needs us to.
Yep.
Hello to Gunlocker75. Happy New Year to you too. You know, anybody that's showing up in these chats, I encourage you to, if you are not subbed to some of these people, please go over and subscribe. So much stuff is being lost because the YouTube has changed their ways. You used to be able to just be subscribed to somebody, and then you'd be notified if they put up a new video. Now you got to go check your stupid feed. And they put everything with everything in there. So Gunlocker75 might put up a new video, which he recently did. And next thing you know, if someone makes a comment on a video and one slot goes away, you make a comment, reply, and another slot goes away. And then for some reason, old channels that I want nothing to do with anymore from 9 years ago, they put up something, and then those comments keep getting stacked and stacked and stacked and stacked, and pretty much then I don't see stuff. And then I get what I normally get, people wondering if we're still friends because I'm not coming over and checking out videos. Hector.
Yeah.
Because I get all of their stuff lost. I mean, I pretty much have to try my best. And giving fairness to where fairness is, thank you to Harmarsh, Harold, my buddy up in Canada. He's got a few people that we are subscribed to together, and if they put up a new video and he sees that it's been up for a while and I haven't commented, he drops me a link to that video so that I make sure that I don't get behind on stuff like Gunwild 1 and people like that. So I do appreciate that. J-Dog, we got to get together and do a brew review. And I know recently you had your, and we also have to get here. Look at this for a segue. The next item up on bid, if you go check out that link, for every $10 that you donate to Justin's Final Mission and put AR10, is that back there. Now with the anti-American, no Second Amendment possibilities in the future for this particular feed, I can't touch this and show you it up close, but I can get out of the way so that you can look at it. It's a 308 AR-10. It has a mix of some decent parts, and it has a mix of some high-end stuff on it. I announced that we were going to do a high-end build that was this was the creator sitting right here. She wants to do, and this isn't going to be it. We ran out of time and we ran out of sponsorship. Eventually, we are going to do a AR-10, and it's going to be fully in honor of veterans. It's going to be painted, not hydro dipped or stickers. It's going to be a painted American flag rifle, and the magazines are going to, each magazine is going to be a tribute to each particular branch of the military. And the company that donated the barrel that is now in this was Faxon Firearms, and the bolt carrier that is in this, Faxon Firearms. And a year and a half has gone by since they sent me this stuff, and it was the only part sitting around until my friend, Christine's friend of a lot of you, Rich Huff, called me and said, I want to come for a visit. If it's okay to come visit you and Christine, and I have some stuff. And he dropped almost everything that you see on this rifle. I almost had a working rifle thanks to Rich, except for I needed the charging handle, because the charging handle has the barrel nut in it to hold that barrel on. So Johnny Watson donated this Odinworks, and it's kind of grown since then. Miles and John Huber from Huber Concepts have, it's a one, you can't see it from back here, but trust me, it's badass. It's a 4-inch, 3/4 by 3/4 inch Huber Concept square brake with 4 big spikes on the end. So you could say it's a defensive barrel compensator Huber Concepts brake, or you could say it's a breacher. You can say whatever you want, but it's badass. And there's stuff I know on its way because I purchased some stuff for it. I always put ambi safety selectors and everything, and I have one on its way. The which is actually a decent mil-spec trigger in this will be coming out. Rich Huff himself purchased a Rise Armament trigger, and I love the Rise Armament triggers. A lot of you have them as your go-to, and this one is going to be awesome. We have the Troy Industries flip-up sights. We may or may not. Matt next door might be donating a scope just to put a scope on it. Nothing high-end, but he's used it in the past to facilitate deer hunting, and it's worked exceptional for him. So that might be going on it. But I always encourage anybody that wants to help out in any way. That's how these things grow. And in the case of when Stalker Steve won his AR-10, 6 boxes of stuff. I think we had what, $300 and something in shipping because of the size and weight of the boxes. The only thing that I ask is I would love to have the items here so I can show them off, unless it's ammunition. You're already going to get a hit for shipping ammunition. It's easier for me to put you in the sponsorship list in the videos and give you credit there. And then when this is all over, I will give you the name and the address of the person that won. And that way you can either order the ammo and have it shipped directly to them, or if you're sitting on it, ship it to them. So it doesn't have to be paid for expensively twice. Insight Freedom. My brother, how are you? Let's see. Put that in there. Yes, Mule, you are absolutely right. Daniel, hey, Smile Money. Well, if Smile Money's here, we can definitely get this show going. But yeah, so these packages grow because of your guys' help. Like I said, you know, maybe you see something on this rifle that needs a little swapping. Like for instance, there's already a replacement grip coming for it. This one is an okay grip. It's from Magpul, but I'm a huge fan of the Hogue style grips. And again, just like I did with Stalker Steve, if say you end up being the person that wins and you go, hey, you originally had that Magpul grip. Yep, I will swap that out and ship you the rifle built to the way that you want it. In the case of Stalker Steve, he wanted it exactly the way that it ended up. But anything that I don't use goes into a box for Justin's Final Mission, and we use it to build the next project. Maybe the next project will be a fill-in, like we've done quite a bit. Just run over to Classic Firearms or Palmetto State and buy a complete rifle and do it up over at Justin's Final Mission as a throw-in in between something bigger. And this one kind of ended up being a throw-in, and it's kind of turning into a very, very nice rifle. So,
yeah, I'd say a nice rifle, yeah.
I mean, I can point to just a couple of parts on here. Like if you took the brake, the handguard, and the sights and had to go buy them right now, I could build an AR-15, a basic AR-15 for the same price as just those 3 components.
Yes, you could.
Hector says that it needs a Mr. Coffee attachment.
Somebody likes their coffee.
David
Gunwild said that he actually had a Hogue grip for this a few months ago, but once again, don't take this personally, Gunwild, but look, somebody else already beat you to it, and it's on its way. I apologize. Ask John Solar about being stomped on.
Yeah, oh yeah, I got stomped a couple times.
He's trying to get 2 items for this that got upgraded before that he could even place his order.
Yeah. But hey, boo-hoo, it got nicer. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, though, it may not even be a part for that. Let's not forget about what Stalker Steve ended up with. I think he ended up with enough survival, food, flashlights, knives, and fire starter to make it for about 5 years.
Yeah.
So what we have done is everybody that made a donation over to the Bug Out Bag, Christine, put their name on
the backside of the ticket.
On the backside of a ticket, and put them all in there. Just so you know, there's a few names in this so-called hat here, which is actually the insert to my old pressure cooker. As a side note, this is the one, John, that I would like to bring out to the shack, hook it up to a generator, get it up to full speed, and shoot it.
Why?
Why not?
It's still good.
Maybe. Christine had a tantrum and punched it, and now I'm not quite sure what kind of shit it is.
You know, she has those tantrums. I've actually seen them firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
She wakes up, comes down. She wakes up, comes downstairs. You're like, "Hi, good morning. How are you?" "Shut up, fatso." And she just walks away. You're like, "Whoa, what's that?"
I did not.
Wow. Pushes you right in the face. Get out of my face.
Do that when I was visiting.
Big
Walk
dog.
in, coffee or die, boy.
Big dog. I have 2 rifles in the collection. I have one that I wouldn't want you to put anything special on. But I was thinking just a couple of days ago that I've got 2 rifles that need slings. One, I can get a decent paracord sling for less than $20. But this rifle would definitely look good with one of yours on there. But oh yeah, I tell you, when she gets all wound up, you'd be surprised how badly you can damage a pressure cooker when you punch it.
Oh, I know.
Okay, I think
By day 2, she walks downstairs. You go, "How are you doing this morning?" She whips out a knife and goes, "Say it again." John, say it again.
Not.
I freaking dare you. Say it again.
did not.
Daniel, sorry to hear that you've been sick. What version of the lie do you have? Sorry. Thank you, Big Dog. Okay, so I guess without further ado, the first one that Christine draws out of here is going to be the bug out bag. Yes, Mr. Solar.
She just won't here. Christine. She just wants to see you.
Hi, baby. She's so cute.
Okay, well, you got to let me do my thing
Okay,
now.
now
Can
you made your debut.
all right, high five.
Okay,
There
high
you
five.
go. High five. There you go. All
Good
right.
girl.
Now we're done, right?
Now we're done.
Can we be done now? Can we be
Gotta
done?
go lay down now.
Well, you know, John, what you should stop doing is using the peanut butter shampoo.
Yeah. I got to remember that. Yeah. For my hair, I choose Jif.
Okay, so
We done.
there you go. All the haters out there, it's simply a bowl with all of your names in it. I don't like to show that there's names on all the back of them because I feel like I would jinx somebody.
So technically, since Christine touched that first, it would be a punch bowl, right?
No.
Okay, bug out bag.
Okay, 1 ticket. Zeus.
Whoa, Zeus! Is Zeus even
I don't know
here?
if you can see that.
Haven't seen Zeus.
All right, well, Zeus.
What
Bug
the?
out, bug out bag. You're gonna write bug out bag on the bottom of that thing there.
Zeus actually donated the $100 plus charging handle that is in this rifle.
Oh, cool.
So
Daniel God is my judge. How you doing? Long time no see.
the generosity of everybody that gets involved in this. Here's a case in point. Rich Huff happens to be the gentleman that won the woman's build.
Yeah.
Now, of all of the things that we've done up to this point in time, I don't give a flying shit that the color was Tiffany blue
Tiffany teal blue.
and it had a diamond studded handguard, but that rifle had a $600 Battle Arms Development receiver set. That was high-end everything. Rise Armament Patriot, Folds of Honor trigger, and Rich won it. And Christine was all. This is all me and John heard about for like a half a year.
Yeah.
You know what? Someone's just gonna take this beautiful rifle and tear it all apart for its parts. I just want it to go to a woman. A, the rifle wasn't torn apart,
B.
and B, it went to a woman. Rich won it, and he gave it to his wife.
Well, that's because
then-
also his wife was standing there going, "Go ahead and take it apart."
Yeah,
I will,
she's
I will,
like going,
I will
I
gut
dare
you.
you.
I will gut you.
And then Rich turns around and brings us all of the parts to make a functional rifle, just to throw in right now. Okay, so the next person is getting the Crate Club that Salty Showback donated back to Justin.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Well, I never did finish my thoughts on this. We'll see what she draws.
Who is it?
Clyde.
Ah!
I don't know if you can see that.
I love it, Clyde. Yeah,
Clyde.
both of them are not here.
Big
Now, what are
Chad,
the chances of that happening? That
That's
there isn't
pretty-
somebody.
you know,
Pretty good.
Big Charlie. I'm gonna say this again while there's
Was that
more
the
people
Crate-
here.
Crate Club?
Crate Club.
Okay.
I
wrote that on
asked
there.
that you look at who is here in the chat, and if you are not subbed to one another, please go check out your stuff and sub to each other. You guys, everybody that is in here, except for Jorn, is actually just kidding, Jorn. Just kidding. I give Jorn so much crap. We're not politically aligned, but we are friends, and that's what matters. This group is what makes this all possible, and your friendships. It's your friendships that keep me here. Granted, I have a lot more fun over at the other channel because there's alcohol involved, but I still.
Gee.
You know what's funny, John? She had this sitting on the table now for the last 2 days, and every time I walked past, I drew a name, and every time I drew, it was going to be a redraw. It was Santa. I actually have picked Santa twice in a row out of here. One of you. My plan for Locked and Loaded was we were going to stay live on Locked and Loaded until we closed out the damn bug out bag.
Yep.
And in the first 10 minutes of being on the air, someone made a $370 donation,
$371 donation.
Yeah.
and it was done.
Yep.
So, needless to say, the show wasn't 4 hours that night. But yes, a big
think so.
congratulations to Zeus and Clyde. I believe I have. I know I have Clyde. Wow, that's funny.
You have Clyde's.
Well, yeah, you.
I have a book sitting here and this stupid tactical wallet sitting here for Clyde. The reason that I didn't get the book and sent out is because I recently had another drawing, and he was one of the people that were in that drawing, and I figured if he won it, I would be shipping him a book and a big ass cleaver. But I will get next week. I will get Clyde's stuff out, and we'll get.
Address?
I believe I have Zeus's address. I'll double check on that. Zeus, I'm gonna have to see what would be cheaper. The bug out bag. Everything in the bug out bag right now has overflowed a gigantic box, so I might need to get 2 shipping containers for that. The Crate Club comes self-contained, so all I have to do is put a sticker on that. So that works out nicely. So again, I put the links in the chat room to be able to go directly over to Warrior Battalion, Justin's final mission, and make a donation. For every
Yeah, you better make sure you tell them for.
every $10 that you donate, you will get your name in the hat for the AR-10.
Mhm.
And in the comment section, put AR-10 so we know, because we get people that are randomly finding this and just making donations.
Mhm.
They don't know about
They don't
us.
know.
They don't know about that. So it also makes it more difficult to keep tabs on these numbers, which is why I always frustrate John Solar by asking him where we stand 5 seconds before I have to go live and do something. But we will raise $5,000 for people that have left the comment AR-10. Once we go over $5,000, we will do the raffle and give that away for whatever is in the package. Right now, other than what you see, the only thing downstairs with it is some extra, another magazine. So again, if you have items that you want to throw towards this, get in contact with me and ship them out so that I can constantly show the upgrades. When I do, I still have to do the video announcing this, and then I'll have a list of the sponsors.
Clyde's here.
Clyde.
Congratulations, Clyde.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Clyde.
Yeah. There's only one thing, Clyde, that was originally on that crate club that you won't be getting, and that was the Twinkie. I ate it. Because it was going too salty, it only seemed right that I threw a Twinkie in there. Actually,
Christine.
well, I lived, but the Twinkie, I've never noticed the Twinkie having sweat on the inside of the bag before.
Didn't Christine get a little present just recently? Didn't
Somebody
you get a...
sent me rum cake.
No, you got something else.
What else did I get? Hello? Oh,
Oops.
it just knocked that over. Yeah. Yeah, and thank you,
No.
Sam.
Go ahead. Sit up like a big girl. Speak nice. Speak
Thank
nice
you,
and loud for
Santa.
everybody.
Thank you, Santa. Look at, I got a stamp.
What is it?
A mushroom stamp. And then for those that don't know what we're referring to, you have to go check out the last Locked and Loaded episode, I think it was.
Oh my God.
Joey.
I completely forgot about that, but leave it to you, John, to remember.
Joey.
Yep.
I didn't send it though. It wasn't me who sent it.
Oh, I have a pretty good idea who sent
It
it.
wasn't me. I just remember. I just know why they sent it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they were acting on Joey's behalf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Helping Joey out.
that would be most awesome, Clyde. If there's enough room in that crate club to put the other wallet and your book. I think it probably does.
There should be enough. And if not, just sit on it and wrap some tape around it.
Yeah, I've done that before. Please don't blow up before it gets there. Please don't blow up before it gets there. So again, anybody that wasn't here towards the beginning, I could not say thank you more to Warrior Battalion and Troy Yoakum for sending me this. It means everything to me. And I know that Justin has to be up there, very proud of what this group, what everybody has done.
Yeah. You know it.
Anytime someone says, what is Justin's final mission? I'm just like, just go on YouTube and try doing a search for hashtag Justin's final mission, all spelt as one word. And you will find literally hundreds of videos out there with what we try to accomplish, and that is ending veteran suicide while working with a fantastic organization like Warrior Battalion and Troy Yoakum. Again, how many of you, in order to make stuff like this happen, would sell your house and then walk across the United States? Because while he's walking, in this particular case, it is helping his cause. But if I was walking with him, it wouldn't be helping my financial cause in my house. So he's
Good one. I went from pickles to mushrooms.
that de-escalated quickly,
Yes.
or escalated quickly, depending on if you.
Well, I mean, and kudos to you, Eric. There's just not a lot of people who have other people send their wives mushroom stamps that can giggle about it. You know?
Oh, that's Santa.
Oh yeah. Oh, Santa. What'd you get for Christmas today, Christy? A mushroom stamp.
No, I still have my pickles too.
Okay.
Well, because Gunwell then put the comment in there.
Those are super pickles, though. They're not just pickles. They're
They're
super
pickles.
How can you never wear your shirt that says "I've got dildo"?
I've got that one, and I got like 3 or 4 T-shirts with crazy.
The yodeling pickle is pretty funny too.
Yeah, crazy stains on it.
Now, are you going to build a pickle room downstairs?
Oh, I don't know. Should
Ode to pickle.
I? Can I have a section in the man cave for my pickles?
Off camera.
So yeah.
And so now she'll start getting mushroom stamps. That'll be awesome.
See, that's the problem. You can. It's sometimes, not sometimes, all the time. It's usually dangerous to show some stuff or to talk about anything. Like ask David Brown how many pens he has.
Oh yeah, I got him that one year for the girls' annual dinner party, and everybody went home with a bunch of them, and we still have.
I'm not even kidding.
It's a huge box.
I recently went through the box and took some of the ones that had those big gel outsides that are real easy to hang on to and right, nice. And then I threw away, I'm guessing somewhere around 5,000 pens. I mean, I don't even know what you'd even do with them other than maybe.
And for me, movies are an awful lot like pens.
That dang Santa, I tell ya.
Yeah, 1,000 there, 450 in there. The other room has 700. Damn.
Well, about the only compromise you're gonna get is maybe turning half of the Star Trek room into the pickle room.
Well, because the other room is going to be the Motley Crue room, so.
Oh wait, if she gets a Motley Crue room, she don't need no pickle room.
No.
If she's gonna go hang out in her Nikki Sixx room, well, screw the pickle room.
Yep.
But you can't put a mushroom stamp shelf in the Nikki Sixx room. That'll work, right?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, people put, oh wow, oh look at you getting all.
Hector, I don't know if Big Charlie's ready for that.
Goodness.
But yeah, like I was saying, please, if you're not already subdue each other. And of course the levels of difference. Well, and some of you, like for instance, right off the top of my head, J Dog, he hasn't had a video up in a long time, and Lone Company, of course, he does his annual one video every year or two. And since how we haven't done the Shoot-a-Palooza in a while, that means he has no material.
Oh.
He's still relying on the last flyover.
Someday we'll have a reunion.
Yeah, we've been knocking around the idea of doing a reunion for everybody that's been here in the past, except for one. Two.
Maybe three.
Maybe three.
Wow, it's getting bigger. Pretty soon she just goes, you know what? Screw it. No.
Yeah. Whatever. He says, just leave him a corner in the basement next to the pickles. Yep.
So
sure.
I'll try to get as many. I try to do an update video on this channel when something big or a combination of a bunch of stuff happens with the next one, which would be the AR-10. Now, if you do follow the True Shit Show, which is the B&E Brew Reviews, this rifle has been sitting on the table in any updates that happen to it since we put it together, and it gets pretty much mentioned every brew review.
Yeah.
So other than that, if you have any ideas of anything that you'd like to throw into this, and again, just remember that it could be everything. Pretty much anything can end up in there. You may have an idea of a cool little widget that you think helps with. It doesn't have to be necessarily gun related. Like I said, with the stuff that was in Stalker Steve, he had candles and
He had a
survival
variety of stuff. Yeah.
MREs, boxes of MREs, and again, knives and flashlights and all that kind of stuff. Paracord, anything that you think would sweeten the deal, make it. Then again, if it stays as nothing but that, remember, you could have made one donation for $10 and walked away with the bug out bag, or walk away with the AR-10. I appreciate everybody that puts a lot of.
And now a disclaimer, just for Google and all the little whiny crybabies that have their own issues. Just so everyone's clear, this will be a standard FFL transfer. You will need to have your FFL information. You will have to be able to own the firearm. So you will have to go to your FFL, pick it up, fill out all your documentation to whatever your state, city / whatever organizes and has you do in your particular area. So that's just for all the whinies out there. No, we will not be just mailing somebody the AR-10. It'll go through all the proper channels. So make sure you're able to own a firearm, and make sure you have all your FFL information. And off my box I go.
When did we start that? Just kidding.
Surprise!
Yeah, we have everything has always gone FFL, and thankfully, as of right now, nobody has gotten involved. They're like, well, I can't. Well, so far that hasn't happened to us. And if it does, then I guess we take your name out of the winning list and redraw and until someone who can legally own it.
Yes. Thank you for your donation.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
So that is it. We are. There is no locked and loaded tonight. We will be hopefully sitting outside at a fire. Plus, we do a live one from the fire.
Eric hammered, smashing snowballs in his face. Have it!
Douglas? Oh, Douglas and Zippy traded places. Zippy was first. See, Douglas is usually first, and Zippy's usually last. Wow, we got role reversal going on here, Douglas.
I'm telling you, what's up with that? Playing the part of Zippy will be done.
Hello, a company. What are you talking about starting after this? If Christine moved for a second, you see that bottle of Big Pete Scotch right there next to the coffee maker? Yeah.
Well, we didn't have any more coffee.
Here, I'll do my little toast with you here. Booker's.
I have
Oh yeah, smooth.
I have whole chunks of an evening with Evil Neil that I have no recollection of because of a bottle of that.
Yeah, I've had some of those evenings too, but it wasn't because of a bottle of this.
Anyways,
our guests are here, so we have to get this wrapped up.
Yeah, the kids are here.
Is that what we're calling them now?
Yeah, and evidently unable to figure out how to open a door.
Turn the knob. I always love it. Right in the middle of live, the two of you start looking at your phones and you just go away.
I was going to open the door, but I was going to open the door, but the door is already open, so
Come on in.
they don't have an excuse.
Oh my word, that is so un-Italian. Come on in on the phone. You're supposed to go. Come in,
I know.
Jesus
I'm not
Christ! Close that freaking door. You're letting all the heat out. You're supposed to. Come on, you got Nona
That's
vision.
right on the back.
You're a typical nosy Nona, and you can't yell. You got to learn to yell.
Okay, well, we're gonna go commence with the activities. And again, I had all the links in there. Every link that you got here today is in every single one of the Brew Review description boxes. So.
And want to wish everybody a healthy, happy new year. Hopefully 2022 is going to be better than the last 2 years, but who knows?
I like the meme that I saw. Welcome to 2022, and it was a guy about to flick the testicles of a tiger.
And now, and I want to start the year off with a Happy New Year, Bunky.
Oh yeah, hey, I got something to tell you too, there, John. So when we're off air, okay, remind me
Oh,
Douglas wants to know if you're going to do your show.
tomorrow.
no.
No,
Her and I are taking a full 2 weeks off, no matter what.
yeah.
Done.
And this is like the first time that we've in the 4+ years that we've done this that we've actually taken.
The one time we had a shot to take it, we got invited to do a weekly show, and then we had to do a whole year.
Yep.
So it was like, has
That
to
was
be a
our-
full year. Okay.
Yep. A
Freaking
quickie
people.
with Miss B. For sure. So yeah. And thanks everybody for all of your help and support with Justin's Final Mission, everything that you've done in the past, in the present, hopefully in the future. Don't forget about making the donation, the $10 for a chance to win that beautiful rifle.
And try
Make
to
sure-
remember AR-10. 'Cause
10.
It does help me.
It
as
does
opposed
help
to
me
the-
and John, yeah.
Yeah, as
'Cause-
opposed to the whole, oh God, dude, I'm so sorry, I forgot. Can you go back 38 donations 14 months ago and put this on, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, no, it's not
But
good.
no, yeah, both Eric and I will be back next week to do our podcast, our Lock and Loaded and the Miss Bomi Zone. So that's pretty much it.
Yes, you did, Christopher.
Yes.
And
They
And,
weren't,
both-
they weren't very good creepers, were they?
yeah,
Yeah.
both Gunwild and Hector already beat me to it. Yeah, Lone Company. Those two already beat me to it, but I will close with "Let's go, Brandon."
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh boy.